Hare Krishna. Devshayani Ekadashi story. This Devshayani Ekadashi is also called as Ashada Ekadashi or Padma Ekadashi, Shayana Ekadashi. So these are the names. And as the name indicates, it comes during Ashada Shukla month. Shukla means after no moon day, it is called Shukla Paksha. I am going to tell you three things about Chaturmasa, and then Yudhishthira Maharaja is asking Krishna about this Ekadashi and what was Krishna's reply to that, and then Pandharpur Ashada Ekadashi speciality. So three things I am going to cover in this video. It's very auspicious to observe fast on this Ekadashi. So why it is called Devshayana? Shayana means sleeping. Deva means Devatas. So Devatas and Mahavishnu go for a sleep on this day, and then they will wake up after 4 months. They will wake up after 4 months. There is one Ekadashi coming, that is called Uttana Ekadashi during Kartik month. So that time only they will be awake. So this 4 months is called Chaturmasa. From Ashada Ekadashi till that Uttana Ekadashi is called Chaturmasa. As Devatas are sleeping, we are not supposed to do fire sacrifices, that is yajnas or havans or homams as called in south side. So why? Because they are sleeping, so they can't come and take your ghee, they can't come and take whatever you are offering. So that is why fire sacrifices are prohibited during this 4 months. This 4 months, in some parts of India, people will observe Chaturmasa Vrata. They will avoid even carrot, tomato, eggplant, that is brinjal, some vegetables also they will avoid. Generally, when you say fast, you are not supposed to take anything with onion, garlic, non-veg and all. But even this foreign vegetables, even tomato is a foreign vegetable, tomato, carrot, cauliflower, all this they will avoid. So this is about Chaturmasa. The next one is about Pandharpur. Pandharpur is in Maharashtra, as we all know, and it is also a Kshetra. Kshetra means a pilgrimage site, Punya Kshetra. So like Kasi Rameshwaram, like that even this Pandharpur is a Punya Kshetra. And Lord Krishna is in the form of Vittal in Pandharpur. On this day, that is one day before this Devshayani Ekadashi day, Pandharpur Yatra, which is famously called as Palki, culminates. One day before this Ekadashi, it culminates in Pandharpur. This Palki is a yatra done by a group of people called Varkari group. Okay, these Varkaris, they are called as Varkaris. For a long time, for so many years, they are doing the yatra by foot. They don't use any vehicle. They walk from Alandi, they walk from Dehu. Alandi, Dehu, these are two villages in Pune. I was in Pune for some years, so I have seen this Pandharpur yatra. So what they do, they used to keep this Vittal, Krishna in Vittal form on their head, even Tulsi on their head, and in that village called as Alandi, Sant Jnaneshwar Paduka they take. Sant Jnaneshwar is a famous saint. Every state used to have a famous saint. Like that, in Maharashtra, Dhyaneshwar, Eknath, Tukaram, they are all very famous. Tukaram Paduka also, they will keep it on their head from Dehu village. So this Dehu and Alandi, these are the two famous villages in Pune. Pune is a non-metropolitan city which is near Mumbai. So from there they start this yatra towards Pandharpur. It's about 250 kilometers they travel by foot, and then that too without wearing any slippers. Without wearing any slippers, however hard it is, they used to travel. So what they do on the way, people used to pour water so that it's easy for those devotees to continue their journey. But they don't care about the heat and all. At any cost, they will complete their journey, and it's about 21 days. So, this Palki Yatra, this Pandharpur Yatra is called Palki. This is very, very famous in Maharashtra. Next, we will learn about the story which was asked by Yudhishthira to Krishna. Ashada Ekadashi or Devshayani Ekadashi story. Krishna is telling that Narada Muni has once asked about this Shayana Ekadashi to Lord Krishna, and Krishna is saying that Narada Muni asked his father Brahma about this Ekadashi, and Brahma told, good, for the sake of the humans in planet Earth you are asking this, so let me narrate the story. Like that he said and started narrating. Once there lived a king called Mandata. He was from Surya Vamsha, that is solar dynasty, and he is very, very honest, and he is always following dharma, all types of dharma, whatever was available. Not only him, even his subjects were following dharma. All the varnas were doing their own duty properly. So, due to this, his kingdom was always blissful, people were always happy, everything was going good. But suddenly, for no reason, continuously for 3 years, there was drought. So people were suffering, and people were coming and complaining that they don't have anything to eat, they don't have anything to drink. So because rains were not coming properly, though the yajnas were performed properly by the brahmanas, because this yajnas gives rain, devatas get happy, they accept the sacrifices from the yajna and they give sufficient rain. So this particular thing was even mentioned in Bhagavad Gita. But when everything was going good, why there was no rain? This was a puzzle for them. So to know the truth, what King Mandata did, he decided to go in the forest and approach some sages and get the truth. So he saw a sage called Angira Muni. This Angira Muni is actually another son of Lord Brahma. Angira Muni was looking so effulgent like Lord Brahma. He looked like a second Brahma. So King Mandata is telling all his stories, and then Angira Muni, through his divine vision, is telling that everything was well and good. But the thing was, in Satyuga, only Brahmanas are supposed to do the yajnas. But some other Varna has done the yajna improperly. First of all, they are not allowed to do, but even they have done it improperly. So this was an offense, so you need to punish that person. This was what was told to this King Mandata. So Mandata told, how can I punish him? Because he is innocent and just out of curiosity he must have done the yajna. He must have not known the rules of Satyuga properly, like that he told, and he asked, please tell me another upai or another remedy for this, how to fix this issue so that we are getting the sufficient rain. So Angira Muni told, you need to observe the Devshayani or Shayana Ekadashi or Ashada Ekadashi, which is coming in the month of Ashada during Shukla Paksha. So this will resolve your issue. That's what he told. Actually, to check how the kingdom is good, there are 7 limbs of the kingdom. What are they? The king himself, the ministers, his treasury, his military forces. In every kingdom, military is important. So, because that only protects the citizens from the enemy's attack. And then even his enemies and the Brahmins and the yajnas performed by them. These are the 7 limbs of a kingdom. So everything was well and good. The only thing was the yajna was performed by some other Varna person, but it was not properly done, it was improper. So that's why their kingdom was in drought. Bhandata made all the Varnas to observe this Devshayani Ekadashi. His entire kingdom very strictly observed this important fast day. And then they were back to the farm. There was no drought, rain was sufficiently pouring down. So everything was back to the shape again. So this story is in Bhavishya Uttara Purana. Whoever reads or hears its glories becomes completely sinless. So please observe this fast and share it with your friends. Make them observe this Ashada Ekadashi. Hare Krishna.